Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another talking video. I know I've had like a few talking videos back to back, but all my showing video stuff is shipped to Texas and my family's coming in a few days and bringing all the stuff that I need for my videos. I just didn't want to be paying duties and taxes, so I've been shipping all my stuff to Texas. But yes, I'll have a lot of showing videos. I don't know what I'm doing, right? There's talking videos, showing videos, and food videos. That makes sense, right? Alright, let's get started. So as much as I talk about country hopping, some of my favorite things to do is island hop. I love hopping from one island to another to another. So today I'm going to tell you guys 18 beautiful destinations where you can go island hopping. If you haven't already booked your summer vacations or your winter vacations, some of these places are actually really warm and really nice to go to in the winter as well. So if you haven't booked those destinations already, you can go ahead and book one of these places. They're beautiful, they're amazing, and I can't wait to tell you guys about them. The French Polynesia. They have 118 islands, 67 are inhabited. Some of the famous ones that I'm sure you've heard of, Bora Bora, Tahiti, they're beautiful islands, but they're definitely pricey. So yes, I do have some islands that are very popular on this list that are quite pricey and some that aren't as well known, so they're definitely lower in the prices. The Maldives, it's a country in South Asia. There's over 1,000 coral islands. It's actually located in the Indian Ocean, and the best thing about the Maldives is that like each different island is a resort of its own. Obviously there's not 1,000 resorts, but each resort kind of has its own island, so you can island hop and resort hop. The Philippines, there's over 7,100 islands. Some of the famous ones are Palawan and Palau Islands. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am terrible at pronouncing things. But anyways, the cool thing is you can start off in Manila first. You can go to Manila. It's a big city. You can do your shopping. You can just experience the big city culture before you head off to the islands, the little tropical islands, and just lay on the beach. Then there's Hawaii. They have 8 major islands, and some of them are Maui, Oahu, Kauai. I really hope I'm pronouncing stuff correctly. Oh my gosh, please just don't roast me if I'm not, okay? I suck at pronouncing stuff. But anyways, obviously Hawaii is definitely a lot more popular. It's beautiful to go island hopping, but it's kind of really expensive, so you'll be spending a lot of dollar bills there. Seychelles, there's about 115 islands. It's located in the Indian Ocean. It's east of Kenya, and oh my god, Seychelles is beautiful. I've been wanting to go to Seychelles for many years, and it's definitely a must-go to. Greece. Everybody knows Greece. It's a country in southeastern Europe. It's beautiful. The cool thing is that you can first start off in Athens, go see the ruins, just experience the culture before you head off to Santorini. And of course, Santorini is where all the Greece pictures are from. And then you can head to Mykonos. The Cook Islands. They're located in the South Pacific. They're literally what Hawaii was like 10 years ago. So if you're trying to go to a place and not spend too much money just because resort fees and stuff are kind of ridiculous these days, and if you're trying to go island hopping but not spend a lot of money, do consider going to the Cook Islands. Indonesia, it's a country in Southeast Asia. There's thousands of volcanic islands. Obviously the most popular one is Bali, and the cool thing about Indonesia is not only do you get to just lay on the beach, but you get to visit all the cool temples and the rice fields, and you can get a cultural experience, and you can try all the delicious foods, and you can do island hopping. Croatia, it's an Eastern European country. There are over 1,000 islands there. Some of the most famous ones are the Dalmatian Islands. I think those consist of 7 different islands. And Croatia is like a cheaper version of Greece. So if you want to go to like Greece but not spend the Greece money, go to Croatia. Fiji, it's a country in South Pacific. They have over 300 islands, and the cool thing is you can actually, instead of just going to Fiji, you can go to Sydney, Australia, and then head on over to Auckland, New Zealand, and then head to Fiji, so you can get 3 countries on your country count. The Turks Caicos. They're actually an overseas British territory. There are about 40 low-lying coral islands. Turks Caicos actually became quite popular in the past few years. I feel like everybody's going to Turks Caicos these days. It's definitely on my bucket list. It's beautiful. It's still not as pricey as it will be in the next few years, so if you want to visit, now would be your time to go. The Cayman Islands. There are 3 islands. They're located in the Western Caribbean. The most famous one that I'm sure you've heard of is the Grand Cayman Island. Some of the best ways that I think that you should visit the Cayman Islands is just book a cruise from Galveston Port and head on over. I'm sure I actually know there's a lot of cruises that go to the Cayman Islands or Grand Cayman Island specifically. Virgin Islands, they're located in the Caribbean. You see how I said the Virgin Islands instead of the US Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islands? And it's because they are so close to each other. So you can actually island hop from the US side to the British side. In the US Virgin Islands, you can go visit St. John, St. Thomas, and then like take a ferry to Tortola Island. It's really cool because these ferry rides are like from 15 minutes to 50 minutes, and it's a great experience because you get to see both of those island territories all in one vacation. Thailand. It's a Southeast Asian country. The best thing about Thailand is that first you could start off and go to like Bangkok and Chiang Mai and Ayutthaya and just go see all the ruins and temples and everything, and then you could head off to the Phi Islands and you could go to Phuket. So you get both of the experiences. You get the city life, you get to see the temples, you get to try all the delicious foods, and then you get to go lay on the beach and go island hopping. If you're ever in Spain, do consider going to Ibiza and the Canary Islands. You could start off and just go to Barcelona and Madrid, and then you could head off to Ibiza and the Canary Islands, and you should actually watch the movie Ibiza. I actually watched it 2 days ago and it was really good, so consider watching that. Maybe you'll be in Ibiza in the next few weeks because you'll just get really tempted, especially if you're me. Then you're just booking tickets. Italy. Sometimes people forget that Italy has some of the most beautiful islands. You know, you can go to Rome and Florence and Venice, but then you can also go to Capri and Sicily and all the beautiful islands. Honestly, Italy is it's a beautiful country. There's just so much to do. They have all the culture and food and ruins and just everything, tropical destinations and everything. So if you're ever in Italy, do consider going to Capri, do consider going to Sicily. They're beautiful islands and definitely a must visit. Not least on my list is Madagascar. If you guys know me, you know I have an obsession with Madagascar. So if you just want to get away from all resorts and just tourists and everyone, and you kind of want to go to like a quiet place that's just been untouched by society, honestly, go to Madagascar. It's one of the most beautiful places to go island hopping. I went island hopping there. You can go to Nosy Kamba, Nosy Bay, Tanakeli, and oh my gosh, some of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen in my life are in Madagascar. And yes, the ticket is really expensive, so the flight's really expensive. It takes a few days to get there, but once you get there, your dollar goes so far. I mean, I'm saying like so far. Like, you will literally spend like only a few $100s in a month, and I'm talking renting a private boat, just going off to these private islands, just doing all this wonderful stuff, eating all this wonderful food, and not spending much money. Alright guys, well thank you guys so much for watching the 18 island hopping destinations that I would recommend. Honestly, if you haven't booked a ticket already to certain destinations for your summertime or your wintertime, go to these islands. Seriously, just go relax on the beach. You need the vacation. It's okay, you can save later. Just get up, go book that vacation. And I need to stop filming like in my living room and start filming in a studio. I have a studio. I enjoy sitting on the couch. I can be like, hi guys, welcome to my channel. Alright, but seriously, I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like, subscribe. Bye!